actually less than 24 hours away from QMT 135. So I got my drop bags. I got it the day before. You can get it the day off. There are 3 drop bags for this race. One is at 40 kilometers, which is massive. The second one is at 80 kilometers, which is going to be Tites. My pronunciation is horrible, but that's in 80 kilometers. And then the next and the last one would be at Mosinan, which I think is at kilometer 105 before the big ascent to the summit twice over Mosinan. So I got 3 drop bags here, and then if we come over here, it's pretty much what's going to be my drop bag and also what I'll be carrying. First off, shoes. I will be carrying 2 pairs. I'll be carrying 1 pair, wearing 1 other pair. So my idea is I'm going to wear these Salomon Ultra Glides. These look like they're beat up, but I've only ran 3 times with these. It's just how it is. So I'm going to be using this first until my second drop bag, which will be a Saint Decap at 80 kilometers. And then there's a river stream crossing just before the aid station. So these shoes are going to get soaked, as well as my socks and everything. And knowing my blister capabilities of my foot, I do want to change. So I'm going to be changing to the Hoka Mafates. I chose these shoes just because of the foam and the comfort that it has. I feel really comfortable wearing these. So these Hoka Mafate Speed 4s, they're not carbon plated. Did not want to go with the carbon plated ones. So I just got the normal ones, but I really love them. And now if we go here, these are the electronics. I got 3 pocket batteries. I'm going to be carrying 1. I'm putting 2 others as backup batteries in different drop bags. The reason why I'm doing this is because in my last ultra, when it was raining, one of them stopped working, so I had to borrow someone else's pocket battery. That's also why I have these in Ziploc bags, just so that they have a better lifetime. But honestly, I would only need 1, maybe 2 max for the whole race. But these are just backups because I'm paranoid. I got cables here. So these cables are USB-C cables. I got cables for my shocks, which I'll explain soon. For my phone, for my Garmin. And so all my cables are over here. And then I got my lamp. The race is going to start at 10 p.m. So I'll be starting off with my Black Diamond 500 lumen headlamp. Takes 3 AAA batteries. I'm carrying 6, as well as this 3 inside. I am going to be listening to music and podcasts, probably not for the whole time. I did try that in my last ultra. I got so sick of music, so I'm only going to be wearing it once in a while when I'm alone. I have yet to decide what podcast I'm going to listen to. I think I'm going to be listening to Sally McRae, just some ultra running podcast talking about running while I'm running. I think that helps me a lot. So in terms of vests, I've got 3 flasks and a bladder. I'm really only going to use 2 flasks. I don't like carrying a bladder, but just because the first 2 aid stations are 20 kilometers apart, each one, I wanted to carry at least some water in my bladder just as like an emergency water. Because of how humid it is also. I'm really not used to this heat, so I'm a little bit paranoid about the heat. I got these Oakley sunglasses, not polarized. Apparently it's trail sunglasses. So you can apparently see the rocks a lot more clear with these polarized glasses. I got this for as like a sale. I don't know. I mean, when I wore these, I never tripped on rocks, so maybe it does help. But yeah, I'm gonna be wearing these when the sun rises in the morning. I think this is at 5 a.m., so it's not too bad. I got my Salomon Advanced Skin 12 pack that I've been using for a long time, and
haven't washed it once.
Yeah,
it stinks.
Yeah, I haven't washed it a lot. These are my Black Diamond aluminum poles. I forgot what the full name of it is. I love them. They're amazing. I'm going to be using them at kilometer 80. I'm going to be carrying this always. but I'm only going to really start using them at kilometer 80. I tend to run faster without poles, and so do a lot of people. So I'm going to just be carrying this on my back. Now, I guess let's go to nutrition first. So in terms of nutrition, I've got a lot here. I'm not going to be carrying all this with me. I've got Cliff Chew blocks, which is 180 per block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8 of them. I'm probably going to carry 2 at a time and put the rest in drop bags. So maybe 2 and then 3 and 3 for the next 2 drop bags. And then I've got Chrono gels because they're Canadian. I have given up on goo. So these are pretty much, they're really good. It's maple syrup based, 100 calories each. Got sodium, 24 grams of carbs. Does the job. So it will help me through aid stations, but really most of the food are going to be in the aid station that I'm going to be eating. So that shouldn't be a problem. I had some extra RX bars in the kitchen back at home. I was like, hey, why not? Let me carry some. They help me a lot in terms of energy, but I don't tend to like them because they're so chewy and sticks to your teeth. So these are going to be kind of like emergency if I'm really dying. But yeah. Honey Stinger, which is also going to be like chews. I'm going to keep this with me. So probably have 2 chew blocks and 1 Honey Stinger. These chews, what I tend to do is like split it in half and put it in the side of my mouth and let it dissolve. So it's like slow absorbing through my saliva and tongue. Apparently it's better.
Yummy.
Tailwinds are going to be a lifesaver towards the end of the race. I have a very sensitive stomach, so I can't take solid food towards the end of the race. I really found that in my last ultra. So these are 200 calories, 50 grams of carbs. So I'm going to be sipping on this past kilometer 80, I think kilometer 105. I'm going to be having a lot more tailwinds and baby food. I'm going to have a lot more baby food. Baby food, you can never go wrong with it. It's so easy to digest. It's so easy to get into your tummy. It does suck that it's kind of bulky with a plastic cap, but it is what it is. I'm going to be carrying these in drop bag number 2 and 3. I won't be having this on my, in the beginning.
What happened at the store?
Oh yeah, the store clerk asked how old my baby was, and I told him, no, this is for me, because I like them. The next is Element, which is Lifesaver. I love these things. I'm gonna have 1 throughout the day in the morning tomorrow, maybe even 1 tonight, and then I'm gonna have multiple during the race. These have 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. It's like an instant shot of just electrolytes. So these never go wrong, and I love these. So I'm gonna be definitely having these, even if I feel like I don't need them, because towards the end it's gonna help a lot.
Help with what?
Just with avoiding cramps, feeling better, feeling more energized, more hydrated, I guess. Toothbrushes. I'm gonna put 1 in the first the massive drop bag. I'm hoping to reach there around 3-4 a.m. In which maybe it's a little too early to brush my teeth. I might carry this with me in my bag, but I might as well just brush my teeth then. And then I'm gonna have another one towards the end in my last drop bag, because I want to refresh and look nice at the finish line. Next is wet wipes. As I told you, I have sensitive stomach. Sometimes I do have to use the bathroom. Not my choice. This is emergency. So I'm having 2 wet wipes. 1 I'm going to carry with me all times. The other one I'll be putting it
extra thick.
In a drop bag. Extra thick. And so that comes these big bad boys, big Ziplocs. I have 9 of these for 9 aid stations. Just in case I have to poop before every aid station, which won't happen, but this is just in case. I'm carrying 9, so I can throw away my wet wipes if I need to.
You're,
Don't judge.
You're handing these to the volunteers.
Yeah. Can you just throw this away from me? KT tape. I broke my foot in my last ultra, and it still kind of bothers me. So I'm gonna tape this before my race. It doesn't bother me on a day-to-day basis, but I'm just paranoid. My mobility is not as good as it was before, so I'm gonna tape this just in case. I got some space blankets, which is mandatory gear, and then I've got painkillers over here and caffeine pills and self-adhesive tape. Next, collapsible, I guess reusable mugs that I'll be using, or cup, because the aid stations won't have their own cup. I have an insect spray, which I don't think I would need, and then freeze spray just in case I roll my ankle or anything and I need to freeze them. And then if you see over there, it's also mandatory gear. It's my rain jacket. It might be on and off raining. I don't like these rain jackets. It's a cheap rain jacket. It's not very breathable, so I do sweat a lot in this, so I'm hoping I don't have to wear this. I've got 3 Injinji socks. I'm not gonna wear one in the beginning, but these are toe socks for blister. If it's gonna rain a lot, I'm gonna switch into these, just because these really help me to prevent blisters. This is gonna be what I'm gonna start the race with, underwear. These are Lululemon, I guess, like shirt, shorts, neck warmer, and then a little top layer, which is a long sleeve, which will keep me a little bit warm. It's not gonna be too cold at night, but just in case. I also brought gloves just in case as well, and some socks. And I brought 2 of these socks. So I'm going to change one at kilometer 80 when I go through the water stream that I was talking about. And same thing, shorts and shirt. I put 1 pair on each of the drop bags, each of the last 2 drop bags. I'm probably not going to use it. I'm probably not going to change that much. But hey, it never hurts to put extra change of clothes just in case. But yeah, that's it. So now I'm gonna start looking at my laptop, kind of look at the amount of calories I need to be eating. I'm looking at around 500 calories per hour is what I'm trying to hope for. So I'll be seeing how much I need to carry for each one, and then distributing everything in different drop bags tonight. But yeah, I kind of want to do this the day before the race and kind of just chill the day off. So thanks for watching. It's 7 p.m. This is our pre-race meal. I got a poutine. Sarah's got a veggie burger. How's the veggie burger? Nice. we're 10 kilometers in, just 3 more marathons to go. That's the idea. It's been mostly road, like 6 kilometers of road, with a trail in the middle, like you can see. So, I mean, making up some good time here. Definitely need as much time as I need, because once the elevation starts again, it's gonna be quite a bit. I got like 9K until the first aid station. Feeling pretty good. I had one gel. Nothing crazy. Alright, talk soon. How you feeling?
No, glad to be here.
Yeah. 20 kilometers in. First aid station done. Took us 3 hours, so it's like anticipated time.
Feels good.
Yeah, we gotta make it to the next aid station, which is like in 20 kilometers in 3 hours. Same amount of elevation. So, gotta keep going. Right. Time to go. Yeah. 40 kilometers in, 7 hours in our first major aid station. Took my my light lamp off. Put my sunglasses, ate macaroni cheese, brushed my teeth. Feel a lot better now. I did twist my ankle, but now I'm feeling a lot better. Jessica and sisters helping us. Nathan, are you ready?
Hell yeah.
Michael, are you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Do you want it, Michael? Do you want us to do that?
Feeling really good. Time to head out to the next aid station. I think the next one is in 14K, only 400 meters elevation, so not that bad. All right. See you. Beautiful today. Feeling good. Uh, 52.5 kilometers done. 2 more marathons. That's it. Feeling okay. Legs a little tired, but that's gotta happen. Just like maybe 2 kilometers off from the aid station, so it's not too bad. Yeah, nutrition's going good. Been eating gels, mac and cheese from the last aid station. Everything's going up to plan. okay. Fucking dying. That section was really hard. I mean, look at this. Look at the mud. Anyways, next 8 sessions around kilometer 80. I'll be seeing Sarah then. Change of clothes, change of shoes and socks. Can't wait, because this is just crazy. Yeah. Look at that. We are at
Can you just go to the bathroom?
Tites, 84 kilometers in. That was brutal. That's why I couldn't take a video. A lot of mud. I took a picture of my foot, which I will show later. I'm not doing good mentally. My legs are okay. The crew has been helping me a lot. In Caroline. It is, what time is it? 3:28. We'll be leaving. We'll be leaving around 3:45 to finish this off. 50 more kilometers. $92 kilometers in. Oh, really good. After wearing my Hoka Mafates. Picking up good time. I know after the next 8 station, the next stretch is gonna be brutal. Heard a lot of bad things about it. So I'm trying to pick up a good time in this section. I dropped my camera stick somewhere, so I'm holding this camera with my hand. Unfortunately, apologies for the extra shakes. $97 kilometers in, about 1 marathon left. I was waiting for this. I'm excited. This section is Metashibo. Apparently it's one of the hardest sections of the race. It's only 12 kilometers, but people are saying it's gonna take around 3 hours because you can't really run it. I can see why. It's just continuous up and down, lots of rocks. Yeah, I'll get to Mont Saint Anne at approximately 23 hours, so like 9 p.m. maybe even 24 hours to 10 p.m. and then I join Sarah and Sarah paces me, so excited for that. We're almost at the finish line.
Okay.
I might have to go to the bathroom real quick.
Mont Saint Anne. And the finish line is just like literally down the hill there. But we still have 35 kilometers. 32 to go. Yes.
32 and
A big climb.
1,500 meters climb.
Oh yeah. He's taking his socks off.
It's too much.
Yeah. You were gonna double layer, but we decided against it. And we have our wonderful helpers here, Jonah, Janelle, and Jessica. They're angels. You ready, Gotham?
Yeah.
All right. You guys ready? Yes, we're ready.
Which way?
This way, this way. Go get them! Yeah! Okay, now I think we've summited Mount Saint Anne. You can see the ski chalet. There's a gondola, yeah. Crazy steep uphill, but less technical. There's our view. That was a black diamond. The window now. Time to run. Oh, I forgot to mention. That took about an hour and 10 minutes to climb 3.3 kilometers. I'm noticing a theme. A lot of watermelon on this. A lot of eggs. Yeah? Okay, we left the ski chalet. We're gonna come down, do a loop around the mountain, then come back up. And that is the other aid station. It's like the same one. And we're 50 minutes. We were 50 minutes ahead of the cutoff time for that station. So now we have a little under 2 hours to complete the 4.8K loop and go back to the station. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, I thought the downhill was quite steep. My knees are screaming for help, and I've only been running like almost 6K. So I can't imagine how Gotham's feeling. Okay. He says, just get in the water. Okay, sure.
My poles are gone.
Oh no. Seriously. Shoot. Well. Wow. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, it's just been kind of like 14K of just kind of nice trail running. We lost the poles back there, but Gotham has transitioned seamlessly to carbon fiber poles, which arguably are much superior.
I fell in the river.
He fell. As soon as I turned the camera off, I see him like chest deep in the water. Like, whoa, I lost my poles. Holy shit, so happy to see this aid station. Kilometer off. Huh?
I'm gonna use the porta potty.
Okay.
I gotta pee real soon.
Okay. 2.5K left. 2.5K left. We're running along this gorgeous stream. And the sun is up. Yeah. This is doing great. 600 meters. Oh yeah. I see it. Oh, we gotta go through this thing.
So it's been 3 weeks since QMT, and that was the hardest thing I've ever done. At the moment, it was really not what I was thinking about. I was just thinking one station after the other. But it definitely took me a lot of time to self-reflect and kind of see how the race went. Right after, I was saying, there's no way I'm going to do this race again. But now, after 3 weeks, I'm getting the itch again to do something hard. Especially after QMT milled my buckle. This is my first buckle. I am getting addicted to start collecting these one after the other. I'll forever cherish this one, but we'll see what life leads to the next races. It wasn't the time I wanted. I got just less than 31 hours, which not too happy about that. But for next season and next year, my goal is to focus on getting faster and pushing to a more competitive edge in maybe the top quarter. So yeah, thanks for listening. If you are gonna do the QMT anytime soon, I 100% recommend it. Enjoy every step of the way. Thanks.